prove that they do what they say they do and that they collect money for it. Now, you would think that there would be a lineup outside here right now of people banging on the door wanting to win the $1 million prize, because there are tens of thousands of these people all over the world, and particularly in Europe and in the United States of America, who say that they have these mystical powers. They can do these things. Why aren't they banging on the door there to try to win the $1 million prize? You have to ask yourself that question. Now, mind you, the fact that nobody has won the prize doesn't mean that the power doesn't exist. Because at the James Randi Educational Foundation, we never say that the powers don't exist. What we say is, you say they exist? Okay, prove it, and I will give you $1 million. That's a pretty fair offer, folks. And I have to really wonder, and you have to wonder, why these people don't just come forward and collect the money. Now, we're backwards in the United States in some ways, I must say. We're supposed to be so scientifically advanced and such, and we are. We contribute a great deal to science, as most countries around the world do. But one thing that has always puzzled me, and then I found the reason for it, what has always puzzled me is, why aren't we on the metric system? We're still fooling around with the Fahrenheit thermometer. And we're still fooling around with miles and gallons and quarts and pints and strange things like that. You folks have got it all over us in that one respect. Well, in many respects, but in that one respect particularly. Well, I did some research, and I talked to some people in Washington. I talked to the assistants of some of the congressmen, and they revealed the secret to me. This will surprise you as it surprised me. You see, in Washington, D.C., there are people that go around and try to convince people. These are paid, pardon me, paid advertising flats who go around and try to influence the congressmen and advise them on what they should do or not do. Now, the congressmen don't have to listen to them, but they occasionally will invite them in and take their advice, perhaps, or consider their advice. These people work for the religious right in the United States. And the one thing they don't want to see happen is the use of the metric system. And they tell the congressman, oh, we don't want to use the metric system, you know. That's the devil's work. Oh no, it was designed by atheists. The worst kind of atheists, French atheists. Can you imagine that? And it was. After the French Revolution, that became the standard pretty well of the world, except in England and except in the United States of America. And so that's the reason why we still have the English system in use. And by the way, these canvassers, these people who influence the congressmen, they're very happy to tell them, oh, you know, the English system is much closer to that in the Bible. No, it isn't. It isn't anywhere near what's in the Bible. There are about 300 different standards of measurement in the Bible. Nothing is consistent in there at all. But we still, in the United States, are sticking with this stupid old English system of measurement. Now, the English at least got a decimal system for their money. That's a step forward, but I think we have a lot more steps forward to take. So congratulations for having the metric system. We just have to admit that we're very backward in this circumstance. Now, for a moment, I want to dwell on the fact that the magician is an entertainer. I'd like to see hands. Are there any magicians in the audience? There usually are. One right down front here, and are they? Look at this. Oh, quite a number. Welcome. Magicians are entertainers. We don't cheat people. We don't try to tell them something that's not true and take their money for it. Yes, we'll accept their money gratefully. Oh yes, but for entertainment.